Hey guys, how's it going? It's your Dokkan Tuber back with another video. Hope you guys are doing well. Make sure to subscribe, comment, and give it a like. We really appreciate all the support we've been getting. And yeah, if you haven't checked out the other card reviews, just go ahead and check them out if you would like. And yeah, now we're going to do the Shaman, my favorite. So we got the first card, Revolve, 1 mana spell. Transform all minions into random ones with the same cost. So now before we had Evolve, which transforms all your minions into ones that cost more. So Revolve is kind of like a silence for your opponent's minions. Let's say they're playing like Paladin, and they got all those Labrums in one card, and it's like a 5/5 or something with like Handvadal or whatever. You just make it like a 1 or 2 drop, and that's really strong. And a lot of the times you can also combo this with the Desert Hare, which is a 3 mana 1/1. Summon 2 more 3 mana 1/1s. And then you get really good 3 drops and your opponent really can't handle it. So this card being 1 mana and having like 2 different uses is very strong for Shaman. Then we got Kage Match Custodian, 2 mana 2/2 elemental, battlecry, draw a weapon. 2 mana 2/2 even draw a card is very good, and draw a weapon. Especially, the main one is the Bog Spine Knuckles to evolve. This card is crazy. I think this card, it's been calling for a nerf. It needs one. It should be 3 mana. This card is very strong. So, yeah, this thing's OP. We got Deathmatch Pavilion, 2 mana, spell, summon a 3/2 duelist. If your hero attack this turn, summon another. So most likely, it's assume that you have a weapon loaded up, like the new one, or even Bog Spine, or whatever it may be. Or even if you can play the new spell that gives you hero attack, or like Rock Biter or something like that. And you get 2 3/2s. So that's pretty decent. Just having this card in hand could be clunky if you don't have the weapon. So I think it's a little inconsistent, and that's kind of what makes it a little difficult to play. So interesting mechanic, but I don't know how great it will be in the standard game. We got the legendary 3 mana 0/4 Grand Totem Iso. At the end of your turn, give a +1/+1 to all other totems in your hand, deck, and battlefield. So this won't buff the ones that come out of your hero power unless you've already hero powered. So let's say you slam this on 3. If your opponent doesn't kill it, which is very unlikely, then you can copy it with like Splitting Axe or the other card, the 3 mana +2/2, and summon the copy. This card can get out of control, but if you don't draw it, I feel like the whole totem archetype is not as strong, because that +1/+1 really helps. So this is a very cool card. I'm not a fan of Totem Shaman, but nonetheless, it's a great card overall. Next we got Magic Fiend, the 3 mana 3/4 Murloc. After a friendly Murloc dies, add a random legendary minion to your hand. So Murloc Shaman has not really been a thing in a while, since like the Mega Fiend days. But, getting a random legendary is not amazing. Maybe if you get this from some random effect, it's pretty interesting. I mean, this is kind of like the menageristic card of Shaman for this expansion. So I don't think it's amazing, but, it has a good stat line, so maybe it's decent play with some more Murloc support in the future. Maybe in the mini set or next expansion in the April. Or March, whatever it is. Okay, then we got Pitmaster, 3 mana 1/2, Battlecry, summon a 3/2 duelist, Corrupt summon 2. So this is a great card with Evolve Shaman, of course, because once typically you play like the Bog Spine to corrupt this. Next turn you play this, and you get 3/4 drops with the 4 attack from the weapon. So most decks can't deal with this. They have to brawl or bring out their big removal tools. But most of the time you just get such a strong push that your opponent can't stop. So this is a very strong card. I don't think it'll be nerfed like the other card, but very powerful. Then we got Storm Strike, 3 mana spell. Deal 3 damage to a minion. Give your hero +3 attack this turn. This kind of reminds me of Serpentine Portal. Deal 3 damage, summon a 3-drop. There's no overload, which is nice. And it trades out a minion and gives you attack. So that attack can either clear another minion, the same minion, or go face. So overall decent card. It's not amazing, not too bad, but right there in the decent category. Then we got Whack a Null Hammer, 3 mana 3/2 War Axe. Stats right here. After your hero attacks, give a random friendly minion +1/+1. It's okay. I mean, it assumes that you have a minion on board, which could just be your totem from your hero power. You could try to play like a deck with Kage Match Custodian, sorry, and then buff that. But like overall, the 3/2 for 3 mana is just really bad, as we've seen. War Axe's no play anymore after it was nerfed by 1 mana, so I think this card is not good enough for how much it costs. And we've got the Doom Tank, 4 mana, deal 4 damage. Corrupt, then deal 2 damage to all enemy minions. So this can obviously go face and then just clear all your opponent's minions if you corrupt it. This is mostly a Control Shaman card. Corrupting it's not too difficult in Shaman. I like this card. 2 damage is not bad. I just don't think the whole Control Shaman is strong enough because there's not much reward for playing that kind of deck. You don't really have like a final push to close out games. Just you can kind of deal with stuff, but there's not enough draw or end game stuff to really seal the deal. So interesting card, but right now not too great. Then for the last card, we got Inara Storm Crash. 5 mana 4/5. On your turn, your hero has +2 attack and Wind Fury. So you can just do 4 damage face as soon as you play this. This sees to be really good with Bogspine Knuckles. If you play this with Bogspine, you can get 2 evolves and 8 damage, or sorry, 12 damage, right? Because your weapon is 4 plus 2, 6 times 2 is 12. Look at that fast math. You know I'll be mathing. And yeah, you do a lot of face damage or trade, but you just probably go face with Shaman right now. And you get 2 evolves, which, I mean, it's actually crazy how strong Evolve is right now with Shaman, and no one can deal with it right now. So Inara is a great card. So all the Shaman cards, and we went through them very quickly. I think most of them are pretty strong, besides like this Deathmatch, like the epics, your classic trash epics from Blizzard. These cards are very strong. The whole Evolve. I'm surprised Boxbine's actually seeing play now. I mean, Lightning Bloom helps that, so you can cheat it out, at 3 mana, and then Bitmaster the next turn. So it's a cool deck. I hope they lower the power level. As we've seen, it's very strong. No one can stop it when the Shaman deck gets some good evolves, and it's very unfair. So I'm hoping to see that deck's power level die down in the coming weeks. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and stay tuned for the next review.